Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bill lobs and blameworthiness at Lee and Steffy's battle with Luna takes a minatory turn. At Bill's place, Steffy's jaw drops when she sees Luna kiss her supposed father. At Forrester, Brooke tells Ridge it was quite a surprise seeing Taylor at the office. Ridge explains she's back to renew her practice. Brooke thinks Steffy will be happy, but the timing was bad. Ridge exclaims that her son crossed the line. This is a big deal. Brooke understands why he's derangement. She's concerned too and will handle Hope. Ridge thanks her. At least Steffy and Finn are okay. Brooke coos, and so are we. Suddenly, RJ comes by and tells them Bill is Aunt Luna's father after all. Ridge asks about the maternity test. RJ says someone must have altered the results. Katie walks by and RJ asks if she knows about the maternity test. Brooke tells her Bill took her advice. RJ explains that Bill took 2 new maternity tests and they both came back the same. Bill is Aunt Luna's father. At Bill's place, Steffy listens in horror as Bill says to Luna, "Luna, I told you, you can't kiss me like that. Indeed, though I'm not your father, it can't be again." Luna apologizes, she's just no way met a man like him ahead. "Ever since the day we met, I just felt this connection between us, like you were this missing piece." Glancing at the glass, Luna realizes Steffy's in the foyer listening. As Luna's heart beats, Bill offers to get her some help. She gathers herself, turns back to him, and thanks him. "I should presumably get going." Bill tells her she doesn't have to. Luna has to take care of some work stuff. Steffy ducks out of sight, and Luna exits. Steffy follows her out without Bill noticing, but she leaves the cell phone she came back to recoup on the side table just inside the door. In the main office, Katie says she'll reach out to Bill. RJ says Luna and Bill are the only bones who know besides them. Katie goes over how she put the pieces together about Poppy. Easily, this was all part of a plan to get to Bill's wealth. Brooke wonders where that leaves Luna. RJ just knows she's really vulnerable right now. Further Grammy-nominated artist to guest star. At Bill's place, he thanks Lee for coming. She asks about Luna. Bill says she's okay, but she's not my son. Lee asks confused. Bill explains that given Poppy's arrest, he decided TOR test and the results were negative. He did a back-over test, and the results were negative on that one too. He asks Lee if she manipulated the results of the original maternity test. Lee denies it. She'd no way do anything so unethical. She and her family haven't been near, why would I help her? She's happy to take a lie detector test to prove it. Bill sighs, "I believe you, notoriety outfitted that test, do you suppose it was Poppy?" Lee isn't sure, but one thing she knows for sure, Poppy is a gold digger, but murder? No, notoriety set her up. Luna lets herself into her old apartment and curses herself for being so careless. "Steffy may have seen me kiss Bill." Just also, Steffy appears and walks by. Luna chirps, "Steffy. What are you doing then?" Steffy narrows her eyes, "I know what you're up to, Luna." In the main office, Brooke, Katie, Ridge, and RJ phenomenon that Poppy was more dangerous than they allowed. Katie's just glad the killer is behind bars. RJ finds it so odd Poppy no way gave him the print that she watched about material effects. They all feel bad for Luna, who she used to manipulate him. RJ laments that she really came to love Bill. In Luna's apartment, she tells Steffy that her mama's arrest has been hard. As if that wasn't painful enough, she said about Bill's not really her father. Steffy asks, "Is that why you kissed him?" It wasn't a sweet, innocent kiss. She understands this is a delicate time, but she needs to look inward and realize this is wrong. Luna pours her a drink and says, "It's really hot out there." She tells Steffy she's mortified by what happened. "I know it was so wrong of me to kiss Bill." She goes on about how much has been going on in her life. Steffy sips her drink and asks if she's trying to justify her jest. Luna says not at each, but Bill is a veritably seductive man. Perhaps it was just a transference of passions. Steffy asks what about her mama, and RJ, that's your swain. Who are you, Luna? She sips her drink again. In the main office, Ridge tells RJ he has every reason to be concerned about Luna. He just wants to help her. Katie says none of this is Luna's fault, but these are odd circumstances. RJ says his gal is going to stay with Bill and is spending a lot of time at his place. At Bill's place, he asks Lee why someone would set up Poppy. What would they've to gain? Further, Steffy's headed for big trouble. At the apartment, Luna sips her drink and Steffy follows suit. Luna rambles about freaked out Steffy must have been to see her kiss Bill, especially when she didn't know they were father and son. They've both lost a lot and are the only bones who understand what it feels like. I don't know, perhaps that's why I kissed him. Steffy points out she's talking about the man who was dating her mama. Luna says her passions are each over the place right now, especially considering her mama might be responsible for the deaths at Il Giardino. Steffy tells Luna this is her. What happened to the youthful woman who worked at Forrester, who's dating her family RJ? You were living with him at the Sand House and now you're living at the Spencer estate. Huh. Quite the rise. Further, did Luna target Zend? Luna asks what she's inferring. Steffy says her mama had an affair with Tom Starr, who claimed he was her father, and now he's dead. Luna says her mama loves Bill and the life he's given them. Her mama said she'd do anything for her. Steffy nods, huh. Yeah, I guess Poppy had so important to lose if Tom Starr was your father. You had so important to lose too, right? She sips her drink and muses, look at the life you have now. Your future's set. Everything's forfeiture, you're living at Bill Spencer's house. Oh my God, it's all starting to make sense. That's why you kissed Bill. You want him all to himself. Is that who you are? The kind of person who'll do anything it takes to get what you want, plutocrat, power, indeed if it means murder? Steffy realizes, I'm right. You did it. You killed Tom and Hollis. Luna sluggishly smiles. Steffy begins to get fuzzy-headed and sways as she struggles to concentrate on Luna's face. She looks at the nearly empty glass in her hand and it falls to the bottom and smashes. Steffy collapses and Luna stands over her. Steffy intelligencers Luna kissing Bill. Taylor accuses Hope of targeting Finn. The bold and the beautiful reveals that Steffy Forrester advised Hope Logan that she'd no way be alone with John Finnegan again and declared her fellowship with him over. Steffy also admitted she was leaving City for a bit, but she assured Hope that she was still 100% committed to Finn. After Steffy told Hope not to make a move on Finn while she was gone, Hope promised she wouldn't. Still, Steffy didn't watch about Hope's pledges and suggested she should go betray someone additional's hubby if she couldn't rein in her Logan impulses. Meanwhile, Brooke Logan assured Taylor Hayes and Ridge Forrester that she was just as floored about Hope kissing Finn, but Taylor still went on a rant about Hope being just like her mama. Once Hope appeared, Taylor blew up at her and allowed that Hope had deliberately targeted Steffy's hubby. Now that Hope couldn't pretend she had an ounce of quality, Taylor called her out for following in Brooke's steps. At Bill Spencer's place, he talked to Liam Spencer about Poppy Nozawa's arrest and the fact that Luna Nozawa was his son after all. Bill was vended on Poppy's guilt and assured Liam that he still wanted to be there for Luna. After Bill talked about Luna being vulnerable and flashed back her kissing him, he admitted Luna was veritably confused right now. Steffy showed up to ask if Liam would watch Kelly Spencer while she was out of City, so he assumed she was taking a trip with Finn and Hayes Forrester Finnegan. When Liam realized that wasn't the case, he guessed perhaps it was a business trip rather. Steffy eventually admitted that commodity happed, so she demanded some space. Once Liam pushed for explanation, Steffy confessed that Hope kissed Finn and that her hubby allowed it. Both Liam and Bill got updates on the news before Steffy took off. Coming on Thursday's B&B occasion, Luna met up with RJ Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, and filled him in on the alternate maternity test results proving she wasn't really Bill's son. RJ was probative and offered to let Luna come stay with him, but she demanded to be close to Bill since they both demanded each other right now. Subsequently, Luna went home to Bill, who claimed she could lean on him. As Luna sang Bill's praises and eventually gave him another kiss, Steffy returned for commodity she forgot and rubbernecked over the lip sync she witnessed. The bold and the beautiful say Steffy will get dragged into some Luna drama, so we'll pass along prognostications on all the chaos.